Just keep doing that? All right, you
Greetings, earthlings, earth beings, beings of light, whatever you call yourself. Greetings on this Thursday afternoon, evening, and where y'all at. Glad to have y'all. You know, this is Tea and Talk Thursday. This time, I ain't faking. I got tea straight out the garden. It's delicious. I tell y'all what it is. It's African hibiscus out the garden. Some orange bergamot mint, I guess that's what it was. Out the garden. Uh, Honduran myrrh out the garden. Lemon balm out the garden. So it's basically a garden tea. All came out the garden, fresh. So, and I want to let y'all. I have some announcements about the holistic journey episode. It's up on YouTube, y'all. Y'all can go into the bio, find the link, and go check it out. And you know, we put it up for free so that you guys can make comments on it, give a likes for sure, and just check it out. Just it's fun. It was, and then you get to see Jamaica before the Melissa. That's what that thing was called, Hurricane Melissa.
Yeah.
Before it devastated it, because it was nice. Still, it's nice, but it's just devastated right now. And so, put good energy in there toward our brethren in Jamaica, man. They need all the good vibes they can get sent towards them right now, because it's not a beautiful thing when nature decides it's cleansing time. And, you just got to learn how to go with the flow. And that's what I'll be trying to really impress on you guys, is that as long as you stay in the flow, you're always good. No matter how it comes out, it's to your advantage. You're never at a disadvantage. It's a win-win when you start operating from your energetic side instead of always your social side. You know what I'm saying? So just be aware. What?
So let them know they can scan that, watch it. Oh,
you can scan that code. Reviews. Yeah, you can scan the code right there, and please leave reviews, y'all. All right, hey, we put this thing up, trying to get our people behind it. So hook a brother up. All you got to do is watch it. I ain't asking for nothing. It don't cost you nothing but a little bit of your time. And the good thing is going to give you knowledgeable information. It's the CMOS challenge, where we using Jamaican CMOS and Honduran CMOS to see which one has the best taste and body and the whole nine. So yeah, check it out. You get to see which one came out on the. Both of them is winning, but which one has the better taste? Put it that way. And I appreciate you guys going to the store. Hey, we need y'all support. Go check it out. alchemistasami.com for all your little ailments, and just for the maintaining of your well-being and your health. Check it out. We have some pretty good stuff on there that could help y'all out, okay? So today is 10 Talk Thursday. So what y'all want to talk about? Hey, leave it in the comments if you got something you would like to talk about in specific. We're just going to be kicking it right now.
So in the spirit of kicking it, we can keep talking about the different projects that you have going on.
Oh, yeah, in the school. Don't forget about...
Well, wait.
What project?
That's not what's up.
What?
I have the book.
Oh, the book. Oh, yeah. Please don't forget the book. And scan the code. Hey, how do we... Hey, look, I've been reading the book. I love the book. And, I was in the part talking about relationship today. And then, man, I mean, the exercises is the shit. I'm just going to have to say it. I'm like, yes, this is what's needed. and I enjoy it. I enjoy it. You know, you can write something. You can be in the spirit of doing something. But like I always tell folks, when you in the flow, you're learning as you're teaching. This stuff you don't just carry all this around. The spirit moves through you and speak things through you, and you go back and go, damn, I said that. You be learning yourself. So don't never put yourself out from learning from your own self, because when you open yourself up for the spirit to move through you, it's gonna speak things through you that you it wasn't in your mind, it wasn't nowhere inside of you. It came from the dark sea of awareness where your spirit lives. So
They can scan the QR code, and the link is in the bio. All the bios, the link is there.
all the bios, the link is there. Just go to the bio and hit that link, and you off to good spaces. And that's when we're trying to keep everybody in a good space, y'all. It's enough madness going on out here. I don't know what kind of weather y'all getting right now, but I know it's not all that beautiful. And yet it is, because everything is necessary. We see things and we go, that's devastation. Oh, well, what it is cleansing. Sometimes she have to use force to cleanse out certain things, and we just got to accept that. We part of her. She decides, not us. Even when we say man is tinkering with it, why tinker with that particular area? That's all I'm saying.
Um, Question from, I don't know, Ree with a whole bunch of nines. How do you deal with stress there? Daily life, you're so healthy.
That's how I deal with it. I don't have stress. I don't have to. I have plants all around me. I have mountains in the back of me. The jungle is my backyard. What am I going to stress about? I have nothing at all to stress about. And to be honest, none of us do. I don't care where you live in. It's that we make a decision and take events and say, oh, that's stressful. Always remember, it's how you label a thing, is how that thing is going to manifest in your face. So be mindful not to just speak on things as being stressful. Just look at them, examine them, and see what benefit the thing has. Because trust me, in this life, everything has benefits. We just got to go look past the ordinary. I hope that answered your question.
So what about stress? This is stress here, and we can admit that it's different here. So what about stress there in the States? What do you have for stress there?
I grew up there. I only been living here for the past. Well, I've lived here off and on, but I grew up in the States, dealing with what everybody else deal with. And I'm gonna say this, and I want you guys to get this, because we're not in the age of yesterday. We're in the age of today, where things are not as they were years ago. Everything is in flux and in motion and changing. So then we have to catch up with what's happening. And part of that catching up means giving yourself the right tools to be able to deal with whatever comes your way. And when I say tools, what do that mean? That means that you don't look at things from a standpoint of them being detrimental. Well, first of all, I'm going to say don't put yourself in positions where you can bring harm to yourself, because we put ourselves in those positions. We like to always put the blame outside of ourselves, but there's no blame outside of us. Be mindful where you appear. And so, in saying that, if you're working on a job that's stressful, then you need to start looking for another job. Because if you're stressed on that job and you don't know how to handle it to this point, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I can give you a few little things that you can do to change that. To change it means you need to get out of there and start and see yourself different. So when you go to your next job, it's not only a different job, it's a different you. Because everything starts with us. All right. So, any more questions, y'all?
So next is remember the family from Texas. Their name is escaping me right now, but the two
Yeah.
brothers and the mom.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so he's asking. This
Hey, bro,
is
how you doing? Shout out to you. I'm glad you checking us
yeah,
out.
yeah. He's asking, what's the best way you recommend to prep for ayahuasca ceremony or a psychedelic trip? Maybe mushrooms or something like that, but another type of ceremony. What's the best way you recommend to prepare for such a ceremony?
I'm gonna keep it real simple for you. When you know you're about to have the ceremony, fast the day before and spend some time with yourself and ask yourself, what is it that you want to get out of this ceremony? That's the most important thing. What are you looking for in going to the ceremony? Because when you go with intent, you're going to meet that intent that you put out there. So that's all I can say about that, because I've done them all.
Do you recommend that they, be with someone who's done it before?
Apparently they're going to a ceremony, so I don't know what condition that ceremony is. A ceremony, so normally a ceremony is a bunch of folks there.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that what you looking to get out of this thing, put that intent out there.
Right.
And the day before you do it, don't eat nothing. You'll have I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna have a lighter experience, because if you go in there with your belly full, trust me, you're gonna be throwing up for hours. So you don't want that. So go in there already cleansed of the things that would have you having to go through the purging process, because when you go on a psychedelic trip, your body always has to purge so that you don't wind up throwing up something and you're high and you don't know how to get your breath back because you're not really in your body at that time. Mm-hmm. So, most important thing, don't eat nothing. Don't eat. I know that's difficult for some folks. I remember when I went to the peyote ceremony and one of the guys I was with, they was eating. I was saying, man, we went to a sweat lodge first, and right after the sweat lodge, we hiked into the mountains. So they eating up, going up to before we get to the sweat lodge. I'm going, man, you shouldn't be eating. They were like, oh man, I'm hungry. I was like, okay. We took that. By the time we took that peyote, they was like, just gone. I think their first hour was just spent throwing up because they ate so much doggone food. That's not a good experience starting out. But if you don't eat nothing, it ain't nothing for it. I didn't eat. I threw up once. That's it. And it was light. It was like just, your stomach get that because you eating these peyote buttons and drinking this tea. And that one time. And the rest was absolutely beautiful. All right. So for all those who seeking the journey into your inner space, just make sure you go there with an empty stomach. You'll have a lot better experience, I guarantee you. That lets us know how food, what kind of role food plays in our life anyway, where you get your best results in any, you can say, altered state experience on an empty stomach. You going down a full stomach, you're going to go through a little trouble. So just consider that when you're doing it. And I encourage everybody to go on an inner trip. You have to learn how to loosen yourself up, because we get so stiff in our bodies. We too serious about what we think we are, and we're not nothing what we think. So yes, enjoy your ceremony for sure, because we all striving to, and what is the ceremonies for? What is all that for anyway? Ayahuasca, peyote, mushrooms. What's it for? It's to assist us in elevating our level of consciousness so that we can expand our view of the world and everything around us, so that we can get a more expansive view, because we narrow our view down through all our judgments and our identifying. All that stuff goes out the window when you take stuff like ayahuasca and peyote and mushrooms. It's gone. It eliminates it. It puts you on another frequency. So I'm saying everybody deserves to know what it's like to vibration, and when we normally vibrate at, so that we can know that what we imagine, things that cause us to want to even do it in the first place, those things are real. They're just as real as you sitting here breathing and looking at me right now. And they put you in real spaces. So enjoy that. Any more questions? I'm enjoying this tea. And you know, I had always thought about formulating some concentrates that's so strong that all you gotta do is put a couple of drops in your tea and just take flight. I'm still working on it. It's coming. Because all that stuff is for one thing, one purpose. You know what it is? You know what that purpose is? So that we can get to know ourselves better. How about that? Taking ayahuasca, mushrooms, peyote, DMT, whatever it is, it's only to help you to get to know yourself better. Because once you realize that it's you that you're getting to know, oh, the journey gets real beautiful. It really do. It changes your whole trajectory. Why? Because now you don't have to be looking outside of yourself for anything. That's what those things teach you. It's nothing out there. What you find out there is what you manifest from in here. You take them mushrooms and they in turn take you to other dimensions. How do we get there? Through this being that we are. We ain't just our mind. We're not just our heart. We're not just, no, we are a total package. And that total package is fluid, trust me. We've just been bound through a social system that says you full of limitations. So we put limitations on ourselves. And then on top of the limitations, they add a little fear in the package so that you will be afraid to do anything outside of what everybody else is doing. That's how they keep everybody stupid. Don't be part of that dumb crowd, because it's too much out there to explore. Let's be explorers. Let's explore our inner world. It's deep, it's expansive, it's infinite. Infinity's calling. Pick it up.
Todd said, "Get busy."
Yeah, I'm always busy. You busy? Todd Stroud. That's my DC connection. His name is Todd. You know, he like interject and stuff every now and then.
TJ Stroud 44. They see him. And then our Texas family said, "Thank you for your wisdom."
Hey, you are definitely welcome. Yeah. And it's so good to hear from you guys. Glad you're doing well. Yeah. We still out here. We doing growing and enjoying drinking coconuts and chasing these dumb dogs down. Just the things that goes with living. You know what I'm saying? All that goes with living. But what also goes with living is our expansion. That's where we miss it. We think we get involved in all these physical things and we forget about the energetic part of our existence. It needs nurturing too. It needs to be acknowledged. We don't acknowledge it enough. We too caught up with emotions and feelings, when in reality, when you allow yourself to connect with your higher self, those emotions and feelings get put on a higher level as well. So their functions change. We need to be about moving in the higher spaces, y'all. For real. I don't know how else to put that. Remember last Tuesday what we was talking about? We were talking about domestic violence. And I'm sitting here going, all right, we're talking about elevating our conscious awareness and still have to deal with things like domestic violence. where we still beating and hitting one another, so full of anger and emotional upheaval that we lash out. Y'all, stop it. Stop it. That's childish. We don't like to consider ourselves as being childish when we act like that, because we think that we this is how you feel, that you're being childish. That's what you're being. Because once you acquire knowledge and understanding, that should be what dictates your response, not that childhood behavior you had when you was in the schoolyard. And that's the behavior that we always find ourselves acting out of. Are we crazy or what? Are we that starved for attention that we got to act the ass to get it? I don't think we should be doing that, y'all. It's not beneficial to those who is done to, nor to those who's doing it. So it's always a battle. Who want to be battling their whole life? That's crazy. We have to battle enough just with dealing with the onslaught that be getting thrown at our mind all the time. If y'all don't think we're in a battle, then y'all are fooling yourself, because they are actively trying to control your thoughts. So get control of your own. Be control over your life. It feels better. It feels better knowing that I'm being responsible for my existence than always pointing fingers going, oh, they did this, or they did that, or they did this. Hey, y'all, remember the school kids? That's why we're trying to help these youngsters out so they don't have to, they can bypass some of the madness that go on and being socialized in school environments. They the first ones that start socializing us, teaching us what's right, what's wrong, what's up, what's down. They not a good teachers of it. Teaching us all them lies, all them limitations. We can be free, y'all. Free your mind and your ass will follow.
So we're accepting donations for Lincoln Bio.
Oh, so yeah, we're accepting donations. Please support us. We trying to help these kids. You know, they built this little Lisa Left Eye Lopes school. So, we that school at least got to represent something, not being the worst school out the whole neighborhood. When she went there, she's like, babe, this is disgusting. We're like, well, let's help. She wanted that. It was really her, not me. I didn't even go to the school. She went. So let's help them out. I'm willing to help though. I may not have win. I'm willing to help because they need it. Hey, everybody need help every now and then, until you learn that you all the help you need. But them youngsters, they don't know that because they still depending on their parents. And I'm not gonna say much about Honduras, but it ain't about trying to help kids. That's for damn sure. So with that being said, go and check out the link in the bio, and whatever you can give to support is more than what we can ask. Okay, so. And don't forget to go check out the Holistic Journey. Now we need y'all support with this, y'all. I mean, that's why we put it. You remember we was talking about putting it on Amazon first. He was talking about putting it on Venmo, and all them charge. We put it on YouTube for free. You guys can go at your own leisure and look at it whenever you like. And when you do, please give us a like. I mean, if you don't like it, dislike it. I'm not gonna tell you put a like up if you don't like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. That's okay. We like to know what people are feeling when they see it. And leave comments. Comment if you see something that you felt like need changing or whatever. We doing this thing for the benefit of all of us. I mean, we did Honduras. Now we have done Jamaica. Our next episode is going to be Cameroon. And in order for us to get to Cameroon, we got to get this thing going. So please support. Hey, we appreciate it. We appreciate everything that y'all do. We appreciate y'all just coming listening, period. Like I say, you could be doing a lot of stuff instead of sitting here watching me drink tea. But trust me when I tell you, I'm enjoying every sip. You see, it's almost gone. Delicious. Hey, John, I'm just gonna tell y'all straight up. This individual here is loving every moment of my existence because every moment for me is always changing and expanding. I'll be up on the roof just looking at the mountains behind me, man, and I get exhilarated just knowing that I'm appreciative for just having the ability to sit on top of my roof and look at the beauty that's all around me. I appreciate that. And it's because of that appreciation that is there. Because no matter where I found myself, I always appreciated where I was. I never felt distressed. I never felt anxiety behind where I was. And I've been kicked out of places and had to downsize in the snap of a finger. And it always worked out. It's not always as convenient as we would like it, but it always works itself out. And that's what I want to tell y'all. I don't care what it is, what the situation, what it looks like, what it feels like, what it smells like. You can change the situation. And you know how you change the situation? By rethinking the whole thing. We think ourselves into the horriblest of places. And just like you think yourself into the place, you can think yourself out of that place. It's the same energy. All we have to do is do it. Y'all with me? Any more questions? Come on, y'all. Somebody ask something before I get off this thing. Hey, the weekend is coming up. I hope y'all are enjoying it. I hope y'all enjoy it. Ain't the government back open as if we really needed it?
It is open?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that the stress that the American people were under, just believing that.
Yeah. See, that was unnecessary stress. People cause themselves stress over what? Over something that really don't have a damn thing to do with them. None of them are politicians, and because if there was a politician, they really wouldn't have been stressed because they still would have been getting their pay. But that lets us know, that give us a glimpse as to how we need to go about ordering our life. Because when somebody can cut something off and it disrupts your whole existence, that means we got to change the way we exist in her. We have to change how we are interacting with this structure that we find ourselves a part of. Because remember, we all come from the same place. Nobody is better or higher than nobody. We are on the same playing field, y'all. And we have to start acting like it. Don't look for nobody to give you a hand up. You should be giving somebody else a hand up because you done got past that. What are we giving these youngsters to look forward to in the future if they looking at you panicking over the government shutting down? What signal is that sending to them? Come on, y'all. We got to be better examples. Like I say, I'm trying to get my brother John Claude Turan on here because he's an elder that represent elders. I'm becoming an elder. And I want to represent that in the best way I can. And how do I do that? By helping these youngsters who's coming up, giving them the knowledge that's going to give them the ability to fend for themselves. There's nothing better you can do than to live in front of an individual that can grasp what you're doing and live it for themselves, because how they express it is going to be totally different than how you expressing it. Why? Because they're expressing the same desire, the same unfolding, in just in a different way because they're doing it their way. And we need to get over that trying to make everybody do things the way we think it should be done. How you ever learn like that? They come, every generation come to make changes. We have to let them. We can't badger them every time we see them do something different than what we're doing. Could we think we did it better? What? That's just straight BS for real. We got to let them fall. We don't like seeing our children fall, but we have to let them. We don't like seeing our friends go through shit, but we have to let them. Why? Because they ordered it. When you order food, when somebody order food, you don't run your ass over there and grab their sack and leave. They would be offended. Man, I can't believe you came on here and took my food. Well, it's the same thing when you see somebody going through shit that they ordered, and the reward is being reaped on them. Why are you gonna go and interrupt that? Why are you gonna go and try to take that? Why? Because it makes you feel better? Stop playing with yourself.
I got a question. What on your site is best for a detox of the whole body?
We have a cleansing kit, don't we?
Yeah, so I put total cleanse up, but you want the whole like cleanse package.
Yeah. We got a cleansing package. They got the total cleanse, but we have a cleansing package.
Yeah.
That goes through. But those total cleanse are excellent. But they gonna mainly concentrate on cleansing out your cellular structure and your bowels and all that, where the energy blood cleansers go through and start cleansing your blood and getting all the gook out of that. So our bodies is like everything else. Different parts take different things.
I'm about to put it up right now.
So yeah, I'm glad you guys are interested. I'm glad you're interested in your health, because part of this journey is knowing how to maintain your own health without the assistance of anybody. Do you hear me? I'm gonna say it again. Part of this journey is learning how to maintain your own health, your own healing, without the assistance of anybody. Sure, knowledge is out there for you to gather, but it's up to you. It's up to you. Hey, any more questions?
No, but you could tell her it's the detox duo. I'm gonna type it in the chat.
It's the detox package.
Yeah, it's under bundles.
It's under the bundles. So when you go onto the site, hit the bundles and go to the detox package. And you should get everything you need right there. And I appreciate you inquiring. And I would like for you to let us know when you do purchase them, how they make you feel. Because I'd like to know that, I'm not just out here trying to sell stuff and not knowing that it's not helping someone. I like to know that what I'm making it has results behind it.
Mm-hmm.
It does what it says. Because if not, then I'm sitting here faking the funk too, and I ain't about faking nothing. I've come way past that.
I'm in the U.S. It's very hard to eat healthy.
No, see, I'm glad that you said that, because that goes with everything I've been talking about. You said, listen to your own speech. You said, I'm in the U.S. and it's very hard to eat healthy. I grew up there. I started when I was 18. What we consider hard, because we allow our desires to overwhelm us and go, oh, I can't take it. I gotta eat this McDonald's Big Mac. Is that what it is?
Accessibility. We don't know where they live. They live in the city. Those things.
Look, I know. I don't care where you live at in the United States. It ain't nothing like Honduras, okay? If you live in the most rural area. So there's things you can buy, things you can grow. Never put yourself in that position where you said, when you telling yourself that something is limited. I just was talking about being, not just being expansive, but thinking on an expansive level. That the things that you want will come to you.
Mm-hmm.
What part of that we don't understand? They come to you.
Also for eating, like joining co-ops, like find a little plot to grow if you don't have your own space.
Yeah, I
And then
mean,
join co-ops because the people who grow food always have food.
you hear that? Join the co-op. I'm all, look, I know how I started. I didn't have nobody there to guide me to do anything. I was 18 years old in 1977. Man, there wasn't nobody to say, eat this, oh, you can get this, or eat this. No, I had to figure all that out for myself. And I'm glad I did. That's why I can sit here and say what I say. I take care of myself. I don't go to no doctors. Universe forbid that I will have to present myself to a physician. The spirit will fall off the heavens laughing. Okay, it will fall off of its place in the universe, because that's how confident I am in knowing that when you know, you know. And that's where we need to be. Where we know, we know. Nobody can take away what you know. But we can't be walking around doubting ourselves, letting doubts be planted in our mind. A lot of us start changing and want to get healthy and want to eat differently. And then we have to deal with our family who's like, oh, who you think you are? Stay away from people like that. If they're not benefiting you, what's the purpose? Why are you like abuse?
Let me so Pearl is the one who's asking the questions about food. She's in Alabama. She's not in the city. So I just wanted to tell her um to order online. Oh yeah, you're out there. She's out there in like Lucas. So she's not by, like in Alabama, they don't have a
Right,
lot
I
of Whole
got you. I
Foods
got you. They like there. They like here.
exactly. So what I would say is like you are still in a great position because you're in the States. So you can order a lot of things online. Order in bulk so you have it um, from people that you care, like, so your sugars, your wheats, if you use wheat, your things you can buy things from co-ops and bulk places, the Amish, people who are known for growing. And then um, it won't be so you're definitely in a plan ahead situation. It's not a just run and go. You're in a plan ahead kind of place.
Got that? So put some work in. We got to stop with this just serve me up attitude. Nobody's there. Nobody's here to serve nobody up. Nothing.
We appreciate you, Pearl.
We got to serve ourselves. That's why in Cali they have. I was shocked when I got to the East Coast and they were still pumping folks gas. I was like, what? Everything in Cali is self-serve. You don't find no place that's pumping gas.
It's not the East Coast. It's just Jersey. It's just Jersey.
Oh yeah, it was self-serve in DC, huh?
Like a couple of spots will have it, but
hey.
every Jersey. That's a Jersey thing, y'all. Welcome.
No,
when you
just
go.
Because at one point it was a lot of places were self-serve. I mean, a lot of places was full service.
Yeah, of course.
I think Cali was one of the first to come out with that self-serve.
Yeah, like forget it. Jump
and
out.
Once they started that, it was all over, y'all. Mm-hmm. Everybody was like, I pump my own shit. And that's how the guys got to get at a lot of women too. They be like, "Hey, girl, I pump your gas."
Right. That's
like they didn't know how to pump their gas. See, that's how ignorant we act. No, I don't want to do this. I'm too cute to pump my gas. But you're driving a car that need gas, don't you? We need to quit that mindset and be self-sufficient.
I have a question.
Come on.
How do I heal schizophrenia? But well, before we answer that, she said she's from Southeast DC, the one who's living in Alabama. She's been there for 20 years. So she knows how to make it. She knows how to. She got DC Connect from Alabama. She'll be fine. Food. She's growing greens, and she doesn't eat sugar, so she'll be fine.
Yeah.
And she's gonna get the detox duo, so she'll really be.
There you have it, girl. We wish you all the
Yes.
best. Do your thing.
Thank you. How do you heal schizophrenia?
Oh, schizophrenia. You know, that is a straight nervous disorder. People who become schizophrenic is because they let that talking in their head go to extremes. I'm gonna say this, and I want all you guys to hear me. That mess that be going on in your head, it ain't you. It don't have nothing to do with you. And yet, because it's in your head, you believe that it's you, and it's not. So, in order to get past any psychological melody, is you have to first understand that those thoughts in your head are not yours. So then you can stop responding to them. Because schizophrenia is when you think everybody is trying to do something to you and you all hyped up, scared, you in a state of fight or flight all the time. That is killing you.
Look, isn't schizophrenia multiple personalities? Isn't that
Schizophrenia, all of it is the same.
Oh.
It's all because of the talking in the head. Look, I'm going to say it again. Those thoughts are what's really us is silence. When we learn how to silence that internal talk, then we find ourselves living the most healthy life we can. Why? Because we don't have all this negative input that got us all on edge, believing that it's us. It's not you. So, how to get rid of schizophrenia? Get rid of the talk in your head. Stop the internal dialogue. And quit taking that medication they give you, because that don't do nothing but help increase it. Well, it's true. We so quick to always say, yeah, take that. And that be killing us. But it's okay. The doctor said if I don't take it, then I'm going to do something stupid. Get control over yourself. We act like we don't have no control over ourselves. That's the saddest, weakest part of our humanity. We have total control over ourselves. We know exactly what we're doing all the time. And yeah, we want to pretend. We need to quit pretending and just be real. All right. So with that being said, it's Thursday, y'all. I want y'all to enjoy y'all weekend. Do something that's going to expand your consciousness. Be aware of your surroundings more than anything. Don't go out the game backwards. Keep moving forward, okay?
More meditation
for yourself.
Help for you.
Yes, meditation would definitely help schizophrenia. I say that because think of what you're doing. Meditation is part of quieting your mind. That's what it's designed to do. So, yes, by all means, breathing and meditation will take you to a whole nother level. Mm-hmm. So, yes, please do that for your own good. Look, I'm always trying to encourage folks to live their best life. I wouldn't have wrote this book, How to Be Human, if I didn't think it was possible. Why would I waste my time? But I have faith in humanity. I'm a human being. I better have faith in us. So, with that being said, y'all, take care of yourselves. Love yourself. And love thy neighbor. Love your neighbor, man. Even when you feel like they are the worst people in the world, become the best person in the world and overcome all that hatred. All right? Hey, with that, y'all, peace. Enjoy your life. See you when I see you.
Didn't take the picture.
Huh?
Didn't take the
I had to hold on for a minute, y'all. Bear
Yeah,
with
he's
me.
still on there asking questions though.
Who?
So the young man with schizophrenia, or asking about it. He said, and Pearl says she love y'all. It says if I meditate, I have body movements during the meditation. What is that?
Tie yourself down.
Oh Jesus!
Hey, tie yourself down. Strap yourself down. Strap your arms down into a chair or something. Strap yourself down if your
Don't
body
even
moving.
strap down. Just sit on your hands. How about that? Just sit on the.
If your body moving, that's a sure sign. Your nervous system needs help, man. You need something to calm your nerves. You need to go on the site and get some of the
The Chuck Moore.
Nubian
Nubian
Nervain
Nervain.
and Chuck Move caps. Chuck Move specifically for the brain, and the Nubian Nervain is directly for the nervous system. And with them two, they should help you out tremendously. Natural. Like I say, I'm rooting for y'all. I want look. It's we in the battle, y'all. I want to see everybody winning. Nobody should be losing the battle that they fighting in their own mind. Okay.
All right. So,
All right. So remember, y'all, holistic journey. Go check it out. Check it out.
Just click the link in the bio and check all the things, all
Yeah.
the links.
Just check them out, y'all.
All right. Peace.
Hey, peace.